Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Elisa and I like to share all sorts of things: knitting, crochet, and sewing. I love to do those types of hobbies and I like to share them with you. So here today I'm going to be taking you yarn shopping with me. I hope that you enjoy. I decided to go to two different yarn stores that are close to me. They are the big box craft stores that you probably have heard of, Michaels and Joann. So I'm very excited to go and show you what types of yarns that they have. I'm mostly looking for different types of spring and summery weather types of yarns and just anything that really stands out to me. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. Okay, and hello again, it's me, but in the voiceover. And I wanted to just share with you this way so that way there wasn't too much background noise going on. So the first place that I ended up going to was Michaels, which is a big box craft store here in the US. And the first thing that you see once you get to the yarn section are these Caron cakes, and these are the cinnamon swirl cakes. And they have such a variety of colors. They are a 4-ply and 100% acrylic, but it was a super soft acrylic. I was really impressed with it, as well as the amount of colors that they had. And they are just so punchy and spring-like, but they also had a really good sorts of variety of neutrals, so I was really pleased with those. And again, it was really soft to the touch acrylic here. I would absolutely make blankets. I would consider making like an oversized cardigan. I would even make bags out of these. It was so fun to see all the different color combinations that they came up with, especially now that it's spring and we're starting to really get into that full force of spring. You can see that color show through in a lot of different patterns. These are the Caron Blossom Cakes, and I was so excited when I found them. I've seen them all over the internet and I've heard really good things about them. So they are a cotton and acrylic blend, which is really nice in the summer to get that cotton. It's lightweight, breathable, and these have a chainette construction. And I believe they're blown, which means that as the yarn is being made, I don't know how it exactly works, but as it's being made, they pretty much blow fibers into the chainette, and the chainette is what holds all those fibers together. So it has a really soft halo. It's so soft. I'm really excited to work up with this. And I just loved these colors again. Like, look at all of that pretty pastel. This was right up my alley, but I decided to go for the light pink this time since I have so much purple. And this just reminded me of cotton candy. I absolutely loved it. And I was between this and the light pink. I love that soft hint of peach. It was just so beautiful. I think they did an amazing job with their color assortment. And as you can see, it's pretty empty, so I would get it if you can find it, but they are going really quick. Okay, so the next one that I found were these cotton ripple cakes, and I thought they were so cool. I loved this little texture that it added. I think this would be great for bags, and like it kind of gives that like double plied that you see really popular right now with like color theories. I really liked how they looked, and they were really nice again. Super spring-like, very pastel-y. I enjoyed it a lot. I really love this blue one here. But I thought it was so cool to get that extra texture with the color as well. Here's another one, closer look up at that. These are the actual cotton cakes, so we've heard quite a bit about those. So this is Lion Brand's Truboo. It's a bamboo type of yarn, and I believe it's also got rayon. I also saw this, which is Patton's Grace, which is a mercerized cotton. I didn't realize that they sold mercerized cotton here, so I was really impressed with those options, and I thought that was really cool. I've thought about working with cotton, but I have seen really good things about mercerized cotton especially, so I think it would be cool to work those up. And they had quite a bit of colors, not too many, but I thought it was a good amount. This I was really intrigued to see. It's the Eco Cotton, and I think they were like $1.99, so not a bad price for cotton yarn. It felt relatively soft. I don't know how it would worked up. I haven't really seen anything about it. Maybe you have seen more reviews, but I would look into it a little bit more. But to the touch, it felt alright. So I was actually pretty impressed with this here. And as you can see, it's a 4-ply, so I would probably use this to make like bags. I think that would be a lot of fun. This was also a really, really soft cotton. I absolutely almost took this home with me, and I really loved the color too. But it feels very nice. I think it would be good and lightweight. It's not too heavy. It was a good selection of colors as well, so I really enjoyed seeing those. Here you can see more of that chainette construction here, and these ones were the cotton creams, I believe. Yep, and I thought that was really cool. Again, you see a lot more of those cotton yarns with that chainette construction just because it gives it a little bit of a lighter weight as well as giving more breathability, which is really nice in warm weather. And I just love the color selection here. This pink, oh, so pretty. I think it would be really nice as like a summer top. I could even see myself again making another bag. Here's some more of that Ecolana cotton and the pretty good staple sugars and cream here. I thought that this was a really pretty deep blue. I think it's the colorway denim, but you can't really go wrong with them. I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard really good things. I know a lot of people that trust it and are staying true to it. So that's pretty much what I found at Michael's. So now I'm on my way to Joann's, which is my absolute go-to for yarn. And I was super impressed with their Vista line. I have already bought 2 cakes of these. Their green colorway, which I can't remember, and this next colorway that I'm going to show you right here. This one I believe is Sunrise. I could be wrong. I'll put it on the video. But I really loved how those ones work up. I'm super excited to work with it. Another really great option that I saw was this panoramic, and this is a 100% premium acrylic. It is so soft. I don't know if I would knit with it in the summer because it is 100% acrylic, which can be quite heavy, but it was absolutely beautiful knitted up, and I absolutely loved the colors. There were so many, and again, it was just so soft. You couldn't go wrong. This was such an impressive selection here. This is the Knit and Crochet, or K&C. I believe it's just sold at Joann's from what I've seen. And this is their 100% cotton. They had so many colorways. It was so soft. I really, really was impressed with this yarn. And they just had it in like every type of color that you could have thought. I thought I had seen them all, and then I'd see another one and I'd be like, oh, but that's a different colorway. And as you'll see here on the label soon, they show you what it looks like a little bit knitted up, so you can kind of get an idea of what colors you're going to be working with in each skein. And I just thought all together they were put together so nicely. Like, look at these beautiful pastels. Again, you get more of that spring vibe coming here with all of the yarn that I've seen in the stores, which I love. Like, don't get me wrong, who doesn't love our nice warm woolly knits? But knowing that they're making adjustments and going to the demand of what us consumers want with the warmer weather, it's really, really great and inspiring. So I'm very excited. And look at these solids too. Oh my gosh, this blue was absolutely beautiful. And I can't even explain how soft this cotton was. Usually when I see cotton yarn, it's a little bit more rough. I feel like it dries a lot of the oil out of my hands pretty quickly, but this was so smooth, I wouldn't have really thought that it was cotton. So overall, really excited to work with this here in the future. I'm most definitely going to go back and get some more, especially this beautiful lavender color. You know I'm a sucker for lavender. And here we have Patons Linen. I was so excited to see these. I've seen it in the store a few times, and it is 100% linen. It is a really good quality yarn to use in the summer. They're lightweight. It's very, very breathable, so you will absolutely enjoy this, and it's absorbent, so it works really well in warm weather. I am very excited to work with this soon. I don't know if I'm going to be using exactly Patons Linen, but I want to be able to get some sort of linen blend. I think it'll be a great summer asset. Here you can see some of just the hand-dyed yarns and hanked up yarn that they have at Joann's, which isn't very common. This is actually something new that they've done this year, and I'm absolutely here for it. I've already bought in 2 of their sock wool that are on the bottom row of those. I already have bought in 2, so I'm really excited to work with them. This is another type of cotton that I found. It's another mercerized cotton, I believe, and it was by 24/7 Cotton. I haven't used it, but I thought it was a great option to use for the summer because it is that 100% cotton, and as always, they have their True Blue just like Michael's. And I thought this was kind of interesting. They have their own type of Pima cotton here as well, the Lion brand Pima cotton, which I have heard really good things about as well. I believe I currently have Cascade Pima cotton, but when I was doing some research, I heard Lion brand's a great runner-up. And then I was really impressed with these. I found some 100% recycled cotton in cones, which I don't typically see cones at Joann's, so I was super excited to see these. I wasn't too impressed with the color selection left over, but I'm sure they have more online. Also, look how fun this was, DIY glow yarn. I'm not sure how well that works, but I think it would be interesting to try. I thought it was too cool not to share. And this is just kind of what that cotton looks like. It was very, very dry, just like I would expect a cotton to be, so I wasn't too impressed with how it felt, but I do still want to give it a try, especially because it is in a cone, and like, who doesn't want to knit with a cone currently? So I thought that was kind of cool. I also wouldn't necessarily recommend these for the spring, but I thought it was such a fun, cool type of roving yarn. I was so impressed with it, and it was really, really soft. I just thought I had to share with you guys. And I have Kubu here now, which is Lion brand's cotton and rayon, I believe, type of yarn. And I've actually heard a lot of good things about this yarn as well. It's a very good staple for a lot of people, and it's lightweight. You don't feel that heaviness weigh down. Again, cotton's just a good all-around go-to when it comes to warmer weather here. So this I actually thought was really interesting. So Big Twist is Joann's own brand of yarn. They only sell it here, and they had 100% cotton. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Plus I saw that it was on sale, so I definitely picked some of these up, and I'm really excited to see how they work up. I thought I would share with you what I ended up actually picking up. So the first thing is this beautiful Caron cake, and this is the Caron Blossom. And you can really see that chainette, that chainette construction here. So as I was saying, it's a blown yarn, so you can kind of see the little halo that it gives off. This is coming off really blue compared to what it actually is, but it's a really, really pretty soft pink and cream with grays. Okay, that's a little bit better. So yeah, you can really see that really pretty pink here and that gray. It's really, really gorgeous. And I'm really excited to work with this. I have picked up 2 of them, and because it's got such a nice cotton content, it's 61% cotton. This is gonna be super lightweight, and I'm really excited to see how it works up. I've heard really good things about it. The other one that I have here is the Big Twist 100% cotton. And I picked up 4 balls of these. I still haven't quite decided what I'm going to knit with them, but you can really see that it's applied yarn here, and I'm pretty intrigued, honestly. I haven't quite knit with 100% cotton, so I can already tell that it's going to be a lot more stiff and dry on my fingers, but hopefully I can get something useful out of it. I might make some bags, if anything, so that'll be really cool to see. And then I didn't pick these up at the store this time, but I picked them up before, and it's that Vista line here. And these are a cotton, they are a 56% cotton, 35% acrylic, and 9% polyamide. So here you can see the really pretty orange colors. It's absolutely gorgeous yarn. And then here is the colorway Sage. I would love to make a cardigan out of this really beautiful green color, but I've only been able to pick up 1 so far, so I'm gonna have to probably order the other skein online, since 1 skein obviously will not be enough. And yeah, I really love how these 2 both are. I'm really excited to work with them. I think they're gonna be such a great yarn to use. and we'll have to see what I turn them into. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment down below of what your favorite yarn was that you saw in my video. And also, feel free to leave any feedback. I love getting recommendations on how to make these videos better for you. Anyway, I really hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!